morning, Foxies. Good evening or good afternoon. Please tell me, everybody, that you can hear me. Tracy, thank you for the applause. Like, put a 1 in chat if you can hear me. Anybody? Bueller? Bueller? 1? Okay, you can hear me. Okay, good. So, hello, Ryan, hey Pops. Good morning, Joshua. Yo, Queen Sonia. You could make your own account instead of using your sister's. And I watched some of your YouTube videos when you broke your hand, for example. Pops, thank you for the 50 likes. I'm good. All right, thank you, Joshua. Good morning, Tracy. So I I reinstalled some software last night. Why are you? Reinstalled some software last night and it reset a few things. Things are a little messed up. I mean, uh, it just broke everything. Had to reconfigure everything. Had to reinstall a few things. Queen Sonia, thank you for the applause. Pops, thank you for inviting your fans. Ghoul Pets, thank you for inviting your fans. And Kay, thank you for inviting your fans. Thank you so much. So if you're new here, the thing to do is invite your fans when you first come in. Double tap on that like button a few times, and then type in chat a couple times to get your coins back that you spent on the lights. It keeps you busy fixing all that stuff. But I don't want to fix all that stuff. Ryan, thank you for inviting your fans. And Joshua, thank you for inviting your fans. Got home from Alaska just in time for a hurricane. Oh no, Tracy. Are you in Louisiana? Or in, like, eastern Texas? Because Hurricane Harvey made a second landfall. Oh, Houston. Hey, what's the news today? We'll get to that, Queen Cyan. Give me a second. Or a minute. Or a few. Harvey is being kind of a pest. Being persistent, if nothing else. Hey, Fox. France is here. Huzzah for Dimitri and a huzzah for France. Welcome, France. Um, I know absolutely zero French. Sorry. Oh, uh, we. Sorry, I guess I know that. Rainy day here too. It is a nice. I mean, I'm not bragging or nothing. My heart goes out. Heart and prayers go out to everybody in Houston. But it is a nice sunny day here. 57 degrees and clear. Amanda, thank you for inviting your fans. Yes, I did Queen Sanyam. I didn't watch all of them, but I watched some of them. And I particularly liked how after breaking your hand, and you were told you were supposed to keep it immobile for, I can't remember how long, and you were vlogging playing tetherball and dodging out of the way and jumping around and basically doing stuff that the doctor told you you shouldn't do. I mean, I particularly like those videos. Roger, thank you for inviting your fans. So, yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I'm using my phone because we're about to go over our 1 terabyte threshold. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, thank you for the 400 likes. You you have a terabyte? We have 400 gig. We went over 400 gig this morning, and we still have 5 days left. Oh, today's the last day. I hate when that happens. We were supposed to get some trees cut down, but our neighbors whose driveway we needed was having a get-together, so they rescheduled for tomorrow. Well, that wasn't very considerate of your neighbors, now was it, Joshua? You know, they could have at least asked if it was going to inconvenience you by throwing a party. Brendan Edney's in the house, and there's Luke. Kind of strange and suspicious that Luke and Brendan both came in at the same time. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just pointing that out. I missed you too. Where have you been? The thing is, we didn't know they were going to use your driveway, even though it was at the bottom of the paper. Jessica, thank you for the 50 likes. He was under my desk. He called in for a good time. What happened? Brendan, you and Luke showed up at the same time. And I just thought it was a little suspicious. Um, Wondering what you guys are doing together. I not saying that anything did happen or did not. I was just pointing it out. Alright, so everybody, here's the deal. At 9:30, which is like 50 minutes from now, I have to get off, okay? So you guys are responsible for keeping me on schedule and making sure that I don't go over. We call Brendan Mr. Hoover. What? Luke? Damn it, cat. Come on. Luke, thank you for the 300 likes. What time? What, 9:30 my time. So, in 50 minutes, 51 minutes from whatever time it is for you guys. Luke, thank you for inviting your fans. No, 9:30, Brendan. It can't be 10 his time if it's a 30-minute mark. Now, I have to take my mom to the doctor. So, yes, it is a hot date. So, Joshua, it would be 10:30 for you. You know, this is really sad that a red panda is explaining time zones to everybody. I'm gonna shake my head. Now, one of the cool things, the good things, so the software that I use to broadcast, they've got a preview. And I tried to install that preview, but it tells me that the license has expired. And that's what happened. The license expired, what, 2 months ago or whatever, and kind of screwed things up. Well, so it's got on record now that my license is expired, so I tried to install the preview, and it told me the license was expired. Well, so I finally figured out a way. I got around the system. I jumped the toll booth and snuck through. So I've got another 2 months of the latest version of the software. So I'm cruising right along. No, didn't really crack it. I kind of dodged it. Because it is going to expire in 2 months. I can't get past that. But, I don't know. This morning I turned everything on, loaded up the software, and baby bear. So, poor Foxy defaulted back to yellow eyes. Everything is reset, and I had to reconfigure everything. No, it won't let me do the calendar, Luke. I tried doing that, and it kept telling me that the that the license was expired. What happens to your stream when the license expires? Then I go back 3 versions to the one that works. But for some reason it reset Foxy. But a cool thing, see, at some point in time, looking sideways, got lost, and I couldn't do it anymore. But now it reset. I can give you guys that this look like like dogs do. What are you talking about? I went bull riding and oh, is that how you broke your hand? Ouch. Oh no, either I went down or you did. Um, I would take odds on you going down, Luke, because that's just your nature. Yeah, okay, things are. Foxy, do you like K-pop? What is K-pop? Is that music? El Reality Flacco, welcome! How are you doing today? I think Luke broke. Oh, Korean pop music. I guess I can't really say either way. Not a troll. Thank you for the 10 likes. Um, I don't know enough Korean pop music, K-pop to say yes or no, to be quite honest. What videos you watch on my channel? Um, Queen Blue Lion, thank you for inviting your fans. So there was you with your broken hand and you playing tetherball. And then at that point I don't remember because I got involved with multitasking. But those are the two that I remember. I love BTS. They are amazing dancers. You know, I follow somebody on Twitter that posts a lot of the Korean, um, the Korean thingies. I don't quite understand what he's posting, but there's pictures of guys that are, I mean, groups. I don't know. I'm assuming that they're singers. I never really saw what the big deal was. It's funny how a guy sees a girl do a hot thing and speaks out their mind, but no mind, but they're private. What? And says it's a joke, but too many guys overtake it. but respect needs to be placed. Where is my owner? Where's Jim Bob? I think he's sleeping in. Steven, thank you for inviting your fans. Yeah, Kay, I was about to ask that too. So, I think, Flacco, what you're saying is it's funny how guys will speak their mind and it's not really a big deal, and then just says, "Oh, just joking," and it's okay. Not quite sure what you were going for. Who wants to know the difference between boys and girls? Brendan, I think what you're trying to ask is what's the difference between boys and girls? And you're just phrasing it so that people don't know that you don't know. Hey, Poppy, how are you doing? Mountain Dew rules. So
You don't own me. I'm not just one of your many toys. You don't own me. Don't say I can't go with other boys.
don't tell me what to say. Basically, what I'm saying, Mountain Dew, is
Shut up!
don't tell me what to do. This is my broadcast. If I want to talk, if I want to play stupid music, guess what? I'm gonna play stupid music. And I thought you're already a fan of me, Mountain Dew rules. Troll Grant Tatted, thank you for the applause. Poppy, thank you for becoming a fan. Sinestor, thank you for inviting your fans. No, your other account got hacked? Well, I can't imagine why, Mountain Dew rules, when you come running into somebody's broadcast and tell them to shut up. I wouldn't know why anybody would want to hack you. That Mountain Dew Rules 2018 is not you. I can see where it would be easy to get that confused. Sinestor invites some backup for the trolls. Nice! Because, it's always good to have the sheep. And it's even better when there's more than one. And it's even better when there's a big group. So, invite the backup for the trolls. Wow, because the trolls are the sheep just keep on going. Poppy, thank you for inviting your fans. You can like Mountain Dew, but you're copying 2017. Flacco, thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in and confusing us today because, everybody needs to be a little confused every now and then.
Truly.
Thank you for the love, Flacco.
Love you.
The love is greatly appreciated. Wait, Anime Kitty, thank you for inviting your fans. Report block Mountain Dew Rules 2018 fans there at Troll. Sinestor, thank you for the applause. Fox, I love you more. Oh, thank you, Walter. Wait, who? Oh, there's a Mountain Dew Rules 2017 and a 2018. All right. I see where everything's going here now. One is a can, and the other is about one. 2017 could be the 2-liter version. So, that could be just as good, right? So, Mountain Dew rules. Imitation is the biggest form of flattery, except when you're grant-tatted and you're copying me. Although when I see 2017's name, I see kitten picture. Yeah, I see that too. So, are we gonna spend the entire broadcast with you guys arguing all the time? Mountain Dew kills quicker than kittens do, for sure. Princess Christy, thank you for inviting your fans. I have not stole anything. This is my own media. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Let's flip a coin, and one person's gonna be blocked. And the one person that's going to be blocked is probably the one person that isn't a fan, and that just made their account yesterday and just fanned me today. Could be the one person that's coming in to cause problems. Isn't a fan. That's great. Well, they just became a fan today, Ryan. So, and they just created their account yesterday. So, who do you think that's going to be? Just because. Flip a coin, let's see who gets blocked. Okay. Oh, no, wait, not the report button. How about mess that up? Alright. So, if the person that gets blocked wants to become unblocked, they can DM me and show me that they've changed their name and tell me what they've changed it to, and I will unblock them. How does that sound? Russell, thank you for the applause. Yeah, I definitely understand it, Ryan. Considering the fact that I've had my own copycat. Yeah, and just so you know, let's see, who's Rachel? Rachel, you're Mountain Dew Rules 2017, right? That's you? There are a few of my accounts around to, they bring me views. Okay, so, so, Rachel's account is the one that we can see. Skippy, thank you for becoming a fan. Alright, so let's do this, everybody. Oh, and it's... Hold on, I have to... Let's cue this up. Guess what time it is, everybody? Oh, time for your ear. Nope. Alright, here we go. Anime Kitty, why would I block you? The drama was from Mountain Dew Rules 2018 that just created their account yesterday and is copying somebody's name and causing drama. I don't know either. So we're fine. We're good. Christian, thank you for becoming a fan. Alright, everybody, it is that time. Oh, I don't think that's gonna work. Well, you guys can't really read it anyway. I'm confused as well. Well, there's... Alright, now we gotta... Hold on. Now we gotta come back to it. So here's the deal. There's Mountain Dew Rules, who became... Oh, sorry, Mountain Dew Rules 2017, who became a fan a couple weeks ago. And then there's Mountain Dew Rules 2018, who created the account yesterday and became a fan today. And they were causing drama, and so I blocked them. And I'll unblock them if they DM me that they changed their name. And they can tell me what they've changed their name to so that I can unblock them. So that's it in a nutshell. Yes, thank you to Sinestor's fans for fanning me up. Because, you know what? Here's the deal. It might be cool outside, but they've turned off the air inside the house. And the dungeon has gotten a little stuffy. So, I need all the fans I can get. Alright, so it is National Calendar Day, everybody. DJ Dark, Grantologist. That's a mouthful. Thank you for becoming a fan, and thank you for inviting your fans. Right here. Now, this shouldn't go there. Let's move this over to here. Alright, here we go, everybody. So, today on the National Calendar Day, today is National South Carolina Day. A fine state of South Carolina was the 8th to join the Union. On August 31st, National South Carolina Day recognizes her unique landscapes, both personalities and long history. Catawbas and Cherokee are some of the first to greet Spanish and French explorers in the 16th century. Their tribes dotted the land with villages. The English established the first successful settlement near present-day Charleston. Originally named Carolina after King Charles I, the colony later split into North and South Carolina. So, happy National South Carolina Day, not North. That was my bad. Today is also National Matchmaker Day. On August 31st, National Matchmaker Day honors those romantics whose dauntless pursuit of the perfect purchase for Cupid's arrow results in lasting love stories. That's a mouthful. Princess Christy, thank you for the love. Sorry, and Anime Kitty, thank you for the love.
Love you.
Playing Matchmaker requires a bit of social savvy, the ability to listen, and timing. They know each friend's habits, good and bad, passions, and hobbies. When there's a spark, even when the prospective couple is painfully unaware, the matchmaker knows. National Diatomaceous Earth Day. What? On August 31st, we celebrate National Diatomaceous Earth Day to recognize the diatom and the remarkable mineral it creates. What? Pops, thank you for the likes.
No.
Yeah, it's a troll. Rachel, just ignore them is, if possible, is the best thing to do. Or embrace them, and to know that they appreciate you enough to copy you. The purchase of Cupid's arrow, I don't know. Diatomaceous earth, can't you use that to get rid of bugs? Hey, I don't know. Let's find out. Most people know of diatomaceous earth because they use it to filter their swimming pools or for its natural insecticide properties to control insects in their homes or gardens. Good job, Kay. Not that. Biologists know about diatoms, the single-celled plant that form diatomaceous earth, because they are truly the lungs of the earth, and that they produce about 3/4 of the world's new oxygen supply. Materials scientists know about diatom skeletons called fractals, the tiny, intricate, porous opal structures, because they are known to be the strongest naturally occurring substances. It's a sedimentary rock found in large deposits worldwide and mined primarily in the United States, Mexico, Chile, Peru, France, Spain, Denmark, and Chile. Primarily in like most of the world. While still being formed today, some of the deposits of DE are developed millions of years ago. DE deposits are formed as diatoms die and fall to the bottom of bodies of water. Over time, the organic portions of the diatoms are weathered away, and the remaining opal fractals form DE. Some of the largest deposits in the U.S. were formed in ancient lakes in California, Nevada, Oregon, and Washington. And some large deposits are also formed in oceans and occur along the coasts of North and South America. Opal fruits kills parasites in your bodies too. Hey, Amanda, how are you doing? He even puts it on his cat food. Really? Does it? Didn't know Carmax Fox had his own show. I'm a red panda. Bye, Felicia. Just so you know. That can kill bugs. Can you show my channel on your computer? Yes, I can, but the big question is, will I? Very interesting indeed about that topic. I know, I've never heard of it. I don't know what it is. Will Rune, thank you for inviting your fans. Make sure it's the food grade, though. Yeah, because I suppose if you put the stuff that kills bugs, might be a little different story. When I was 7 years old, I killed a fox. Why, Mr. Black? Why? National Trail Mix Day, everybody. Observed annually on August 31st, National Trail Mix Day honors the mix that was developed as a healthy snack to be taken along on hikes. Trail mix is an ideal hike snack food because it is very lightweight, easy to store, nutritious, and provides a quick energy boost from the carbohydrates in the dried fruits or granola, as well as sustained energy from the fats in the nuts. One claim to the invention is held by two California surfers who in 1968 blended peanuts and raisins together for an energy snack. However, in the 1958 novel The Dharma Bums, written by Jack Kerouac, trail mix is mentioned when the two main characters describe the planned meals in preparation for their hiking trip. Trail mix is sometimes referred to as gorp. So there we go, everybody. The day is, or those are our national calendar days, and no, we don't want that. Try it again. There we go. Mr. Black, no. Let me try it again. Mr. Blacky, thank you for becoming a fan. This fox is so adorable. Wow, thank you. Thank you for becoming a fan. Alright, so here's what we have, everybody. I'm trying something new this week. We are doing In the News. Fox, I'm sorry for that person coming in and starting trouble. It's not your fault, Rachel. Yeah, Princess Kitty. Sorry, Princess Christy, I do have a kitty. Well, she's not really a kitty. And she's actually up here trying to lay on the keyboard. And she's ignoring me, as always. Yep, I'm being ignored. She's part Manx, so if you notice, she has no tail. She's just got a little poof. So there she is. She's judging you all and ignoring each and every one of you. Just so you know, none of you are important enough to merit her attention. And at night, she spends a lot of time plotting my death. Very good eye, Roxanne. Yes, stuffed garlic stuffed olives. I got a little bit of baby food and some squeezable fruit. This is if we have time. I'm gonna cover the news. Usually, what I do is I have a food cam. Let me. If she get out of the way. Lay down, cat. I know, but it's my show, not yours. So usually, if you see this scroller at the bottom, um, usually what I do every 1,000 likes is the tipper's choice, and I give some options, and these are the options, but I have to go. Yeah, I have to go in 23 minutes. I gave my cat flea med last night, and you had me worried about scratching it then licking them. Yeah, she got to the point where I I don't quite know that the flea medication, the liquid worked, so I got her a flea collar. And she's not too happy about it. She's trying to lick it off right now. And of course, this monitor she's sitting in front of, this is how I control my show. So I damn it, cat, get out of the way. She's there. Alright, Queen Sonya. Here's it. Beggars get nothing, okay? It's getting a little old. I I I try to be a nice guy. I've said that I'm not gonna show your channel. Can we leave it at that, or do I have to flex the block button again? I mean, I don't want to, but the self-promoting, uh, to be honest, I don't think my platform, I don't think my channel is the right place for it. I mean, I'm just saying. Yeah, I do the flea stuff at night so we can pet them the next day. You know, I put her little sock vest on, so and I actually was petting her that night, so. Like I said, Queen Sonya, if I have time, because I'm going to cover the news right now, if I have time with that, maybe we can do that for filler, alright? So here's what we've got, everybody. Oh, I've got an intro. Wait. That, everybody, is my introduction. What do you think? Is that exciting or what? Alright, why isn't this? Alright, fine. So, the first item that we have in the news today, we're talking about Harvey. Ta-da, the new, yep. Harvey, hits keep coming. So, round two, Harvey made its second landfall Wednesday near the Texas-Louisiana border. Wait, let me get rid of this because here's here's the webpage. The Washington post is really fickle. They unblock you or unblock ads. They don't like ad blockers, and they won't let you see, and you have to subscribe. And I don't know why people keep posting their news, because you can only look at one, and then you can't see the rest. So it just kind of really sucks. I don't like it. But Harvey made its second landfall Wednesday near the Texas-Louisiana border, dumping record rains and causing more flooding in cities east of Houston. One county's Facebook reads, "The loss of life and property is certain. Get out or die." So, ugh, pretty scary. Pretty scary indeed. Now, I think this is really interesting. So, in Houston, there were explosions early this morning at the Arkema chemical plant near Houston. The company had warned that there was no way to prevent an explosion. The chemical compounds needed to be refrigerated, and Harvey knocked out the electricity and flooded the backup generators. Meanwhile, about 35,000 people are in shelters and at least 37 people are dead. So this chemical plant produces all kinds of like plastics and all kinds of stuff. And they have to keep those chemicals refrigerated. Well, because of the loss of power, and they had two backup generators that both got flooded. So apparently they didn't think the whole water thing through. Well, this is a flooded chemical plant near Houston exploded twice early Thursday, sending a plume of smoke into the air and triggering a fire that the firm plans to let burn itself out. Because the problem is there's 4 feet of water. The plant's under 4 feet of water, so fire departments can't even get there. Like the nuclear plants in Japan last year. I know. And just think, all those chemicals that are now floating around in the water. The plant is in Crosby, Texas, about 20 miles northeast of Houston. Was inundated by more than 40 inches of rain from Hurricane Harvey and has been without electricity since Sunday. So, yeah, definitely a wow. So, Jamie Foxx, Reese Witherspoon, and Blake Shelton will host a 1-hour telethon on September 12th to raise money for victims of Harvey. The major networks will air the telethon in primetime. Fox tweeted, "Just wanted to let everyone in Texas know we got you. From a fellow Texan, my heart goes out, my prayers go out." Okay, thank you for... Was that 400 likes? That was what? Thank you for the 400 likes. We don't get 40 inches of rain in a year. I know, that's a lot. Thank you for the 400. I greatly appreciate it. I've had a couple people donate. They've bought me some coffee, and they've donated to my PayPals. Or my PayPal, not PayPals. I just want to give them a shout out. So when they donated the coffee, it was anonymous, and they didn't put their names. I've sent them emails to thank them. I did that last night, so if you're in here, thank you so much. And check your emails that you used on your PayPal account. I'm not going to mention their names here, just in case they don't want to be known. I don't know. But I just want to let you guys know that your support was greatly appreciated, and actually kind of made me a little teary-eyed last night. So thank you. So North Korea, always in the news. So the U.S. and South Korea flew bombers over the Korean Peninsula in response to North Korea's ballistic missile tests. The U.S. also successfully shot down a mid-range ballistic missile off the coast of Hawaii in a new test of its missile defense systems at sea. but some experts say shooting down a North Korean missile test may not be practical. Oops. Oh, are you doing that again? Ugh, hold on. So shooting down a North Korean missile test may not be practical. Um, since most North Korean missile tests have been aimed at the open seas, including a North Korean missile launched to fly over Japan on Tuesday. The missile defense systems are designed to defend U.S. territory or that of an ally from incoming missiles. So we don't have the capability to shoot down every missile every time one is launched, said David Maxwell, Associate Director of Georgetown University's Center for Security Studies. We have no need to defend the Pacific Ocean. Yeah, so testing that is going to be a little bit difficult. So here's something that's interesting as well. So the Pentagon admits that there are about 2,600 more American troops in Afghanistan than previously acknowledged, approximately 11,000 instead of the announced 8,400. The new number doesn't include the additional troops President Trump has authorized. The Pentagon has downplayed the size of U.S. military contingents to stay beneath caps in Afghanistan. So we actually have more troops over in Afghanistan, and the U.S. government is lying about the numbers. Shady, indeed. Chris Walker, thank you for inviting your fans. Very, very shady. So this is interesting. Disney plans to cut about 300 jobs at its ABC broadcast network and ABC News to save millions of dollars in costs. ABC has struggled to find new hit shows, finishing last season third in viewerships behind CBS and NBC and down 11% in the adult 18 to 49 demographics that advertisers favor. I love you too, Chris Walker. Always appreciate the love and support. Oh man, the Wall Street Journal makes you subscribe as well. Are you kidding me? Well, Walt Disney Co. is preparing significant budget cuts at its Disney ABC television group that will include staff reductions and restructurings. People familiar with the matter said. Thanks, Queen Sonia. You know, you really should create your own account instead of using your sister's. I mean, I'm just saying. You guys, gotta love this. Instagram says a bug in its software allowed hackers to steal personal information like phone numbers and email addresses from high-profile users. Instagram said no account passwords were accessed and that the bug has been fixed. You know, it's a good thing Instagram keeps turning me down for my request to get verified. Because I won't have to worry about being hacked. But an exploited bug in Instagram's application programming interface allowed hackers to steal personal information from high-profile user accounts. We recently discovered that one or more individuals obtained unlawful access to a number of high-profile Instagram users' contact information, specifically email address and phone numbers, by exploiting a bug in an Instagram API, a spokesman said for Instagram said in the statement to Time. He got hacked on his phone. Well, time to change some passwords and quit clicking on websites that you know nothing about. This one's interesting. Microsoft and Amazon, usually rival tech companies, announced that they've been working together so that their AI-based voice assistants Cortana and Alexa can communicate with each other. The partnership will let people summon Cortana via Alexa and vice versa. Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos tweeted, "Alexa has made a new friend." So for the past 2 years, no, for the past year, the two companies have been coordinating behind the scenes to make Alexa and Cortana communicate with each other. The partnership, which the company plans to announce early Wednesday, will allow people to summon Cortana using Alexa and vice versa by the end of the year. That's going to be interesting. So I can use Cortana is the Windows 10 assistant, so I can use Cortana to talk to Alexa.
Truly.
Dark Grant Ologist,
Love you.
thank you for the love. Yeah, definitely going to be interesting. There's a video. All right, here, hold on, I have to. I gotta grab the sound. That's good. Now, if you get in a fight with Alexa, you can switch to Cortana. Exactly.
And they have been working in secret so that their digital assistants can communicate. With that in mind, my producer Max has been up all night thinking of the perfect celebrity name for Alexa and Cortana. Think Bennifer, Kimye. All right, Max, what do you got?
Can you guys hear that?
Cortexa, Microzon, Amasoft, Amatana, Mike Lexa, Alexoft, Cortanexa, Alexana,
Hey, Mama.
Cortalexa, and Brangelina. Just sounds right.
Mike Brazon sort of sounds like an alien's name. Like if you were naming a new species, you'd go with Microzon.
To me, it sounds like a virus that you would not want to have.
Avoid Microzon at all costs. But Alexa and Cortana are kind of like a modern day Romeo
Hey,
and
Led Zeppelin.
Juliet. So it did have us thinking about.
Alright, I'm gonna skip watching this video since I only have 7 more minutes. I do have a question for everybody though. If you guys wanted to check out all these links, all the news that I'm posting, where would you guys want me to post the links in like my YouNow on my wall? Marmar, thank you for inviting your fans. That way you could follow all the links and read about it yourself. Or, I mean, I could put up a tweet, I suppose, with links, but there's quite a few. I don't know if I could get them all in 140 characters. Eventually, what I'd like to do, I want to take my YouTube channel. Yeah, Queen Sonia, but, at this point, I think ultimately what I'm going to do, we need to get you a site where you can put up a news page. Ultimately, here's what I want to do. I want to take this little segment and I want to turn it into just a short little YouTube segment. And when I do that, all of the links I will put in the description. I originally thought that I could just take this broadcast and cut and put together a short video based on everything I've done on YouNow, but there's just way too much distraction. Saying hi to too many people, that kind of thing, that it's just not possible to grab and put a video together. So I'm thinking probably what I'm going to have to do is after I'm done broadcasting, I'll have to turn around and just do the news segment over again and then publish it to YouTube. So that's my plan. That's what I'm thinking about doing. Let's skip over. So there's a Spanish retailer that actually became the richest person in the world, has beaten Bill Gates by $200 million. So good job out of him. Bruce Springsteen. This really sucks. Bruce Springsteen is extending his new show, Springsteen, on Broadway after tickets sold out minutes after going on sale and then appeared on StubHub at exorbitant prices. Ticketmaster recently started a verified fan program that was supposed to keep bots, scalpers, and resellers from scooping up tickets immediately to profit. So now he's extended his show because those bots, those scalpers, stole his tickets and selling them for outrageous prices. This is really interesting. There's going to be new Lord of the Flies. So Warner Brothers is working on an all-female Lord of the Flies movie, with Scott McGee and David Siegel signed on to write and direct. They say they'll stay faithful to the novel, except that the students will be girls. There's already backlash on social media. Imagine that. Spike Jonze tweeted, "The all-girl remake of Lord of the Flies won't work because realistically the girls would set aside their differences and work to get off the island." Which is very true. But I envision an all-girls version of Lord of the Flies as a porno. I mean, really? What else can it be? Depends on the age. That's true. So, those of you that like, why does anyone gotta change it that? You know what, Becca? It's gonna ruin the movie. I think. They can click up fast. So, those of you that like to Netflix and chill will like this. Netflix wants to make it easier to spend the day binge watching your favorite shows. Two Netflix engineers have created binge mode, which tracks what you're watching and tells you how long it will take to finish the rest of the series. Catfights from day one. It could be Led Zeppelin. You know, the binge watch should also tell you how much boxed wine and Ben & Jerry's will be needed on hand for the series. But I think that should be interesting to have a binge watch option on Netflix. And that, everybody, has been this segment of In the News. That's your news today, people, for August 31st, 2017. Yeah, I don't think Hulu and Chill has quite the same ring to it. I mean, just saying. See, and I've been looking at a couple videos. I've got like this for the world news. Oops. So something like that. Or, or we've got this one. Torrent and Bills. But see, one of those, like that, or this. You like this one? Okay, this is 1, and this is 2. So, real quick, you guys vote. Put 1 in the chat if you like the first one. Put 2 in the chat if you like this one. So this is 2. Put 1 if you like this one. see lots of ones. Okay, cool. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna look a little bit more. Maybe we'll do some polls, some voting. So this seems to be the winner right now. And I'll keep that in mind. That'll be good for a first start. Okay, everybody. It is 9:30. Actually, it's 9:31. I'm gonna have to go. Have to take Mom to a doctor's appointment. So I want to thank you guys all for coming. You know, this hour has really gone by really fast. And that always happens when you guys are so active in chat. There's you guys just make it so much fun. And unfortunately, that fun is over. Tonight is movie night. Well, and so is tomorrow night as well. I'm afraid to say. Tonight, the movie selections really suck, but I haven't been to the movies for a couple weeks, so I'm gonna bite the bullet. I'm gonna go watch. Wait, why didn't you update? I'm gonna go watch Wind River. It doesn't really sound that great. It's a chilling thriller that follows a rookie FBI agent, Elizabeth Olsen, who teams up with a local game tracker with deep community ties and a haunted past, Jeremy Renner, to investigate the murder of the local girl on a remote Native American reservation in the hopes of solving her mysterious death. All I have to say is, I'm glad. I'm so glad that I don't have to pay for tickets. But tomorrow night, they are opening Logan Lucky, which is kind of a comedy. They're trying to reverse a family curse. Brothers Jimmy and Clyde Logan set out to execute an elaborate robbery during the legendary Coca-Cola 600 race at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. That sounds... Have you seen Don't Breathe? No. What's that about? Hoping to walk away from a massive fortune, a trio of thieves break into the house of a blind man who isn't a help. Oh, yes. I have seen Don't Breathe. That's pretty good. Zeppelin, it's the internet. Spelling doesn't count anymore. Didn't you know that? Thank you, Queen Sonia. So everybody, thank you for coming and hanging out with me. I hope you laughed and smiled more than you scowled and frowned. Have a nice day. Make the best of it. It's 9:33. Yep, I'm bailing. You guys have a good day. I will see you all again tomorrow. I broadcast Monday through Friday at 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, everybody. And most of the time, a Monday, Wednesday, Friday evening show at 6:30 p.m. Yep, I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys take care. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And you guys stay foxy.